Hi guys. Okay, I'm back for the final um, reading. I didn't go out for my walk. I'm not in good shape here. Um, I was supposed to go out for a walk with a friend, and I don't know. I kind of got blown off. And then I got Avery all dressed to go out for a walk here, but all of the neighbors were out, and I just, it's very hard because then you stop and you talk to this one and you talk to that one, and then the dog was with us, so I didn't get my walk done. But anyway, I'm back for my. I'm gonna have to go out for. I got to start walking. I mean, I've got to lose weight anyway. All right, so let's get back to the questions. Okay, the first one here is Elantra. Has Marquis thought about me lately? Yes, he has. Definitely. Amorous, how does Jennifer feel about me? Let me see how I can do this. Do it like this. Okay. She feels that you're financially stable, that you have some spiritual qualities, or that you're very spiritual, that you're highly intuitive, that you're very happy, that you have many choices around you. Lots of choices. Kira, why haven't Leroy contacted me in 24 hours? Okay, what's going on with Leroy? Well, he's got a couple of things going on. There's arguing around him, so he may be having some serious issues with somebody around him as far as arguments are concerned, which may be one reason why he hasn't reached out to you. If somebody stabbed him in the back, or he's feeling like a little bit wounded. It looks too like, it looks like it may be a family member. This could have something to do with a family member. He's coming in out of the blue. You may be hearing from him soon. Maybe tonight. If not, it's going to change quickly and you could hear from him tomorrow. Very strange. But I think that it has to do with arguments around the family. Arguments around the family. Very interesting. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys are quarantined or if everybody is, but we're not really allowed to go out over here. So sometimes if you, you get cabin fever with family members, you're going to argue. And it looks like that may be something that is going on. And he's annoyed, but it's going to change quickly. If you don't hear from him tonight, you should be hearing from him in the morning. Laugh. Does the Sagittarius want me to reach out to him, and why didn't he reach out today? He does want you to reach out to him. Why didn't he reach out today? He's got a lot of anxiety. He's feeling a little unstable. Feeling like he's very busy trying to get things done last minute. I don't know what that is. Maybe he's got a deadline or something he's got to make. And then also he feels a little bit undecided. So I don't know. It looks like he's another one that's got a lot of bullshit going on. But I think that you're going to hear from him soon. I do think he kind of wants you to reach out to him, though. Elantra, will Marquis make a move to contact me soon? Yes, he will. Maybe within the next couple of weeks. Anna, is this connection real or just an illusion? It's real. It's real. Kira, how does Leroy currently feel about being with me? Okay. He feels really good. He feels that there's cause for celebration. He feels connected to his intuition. Hangman's in reverse. Things are moving forward quickly. He's proud to be with you. He feels like you're attractive and people think that you're attractive. He's happy with the relationship. He thinks that it's stable. So, my test will go smoothly or possibly get canceled. May 29th, I don't think it's going to be canceled. Let's see if it's going to go smoothly. I think it's going to go smoothly. I don't think it's going to get canceled. Be prepared for it. I don't know. I think that I think all this shit is going to clear up in the next couple of weeks, but be prepared. Laugh. Is the Sagittarius taking me seriously? Yes, and there's transformation coming in around that relationship. Kira, what is Leroy's family's current opinion of me? Okay, once again, like I always say, whenever I'm reading a good group of people, overall, generally speaking, everybody likes you. You fit in like one of the family. There may be one or two people that's a pain in the ass that always has something to say, but overall, it looks like you fit in fine. So if there is one person that's an asshole, ignore them. John, when is Lily contacting Nick? And if so, love news. When is Lily contacting Nick? Okay, let's see. It could be it could be sometime in the month of March. If it's not, it should be within the next 3 weeks. And and if so, is it love news? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yes, definitely news around love. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Oh, wait, there's Kira. When will I get pregnant? It's possible in June. It could be June of this year. If not, in 6 months from now. Liz is my Gemini, my twin flame. Oh, you guys know how I feel about the twin flame thing. I'm not a big, I'm not a big believer in the twin flame thing. I think it's a soulmate relationship, but I'm not a big believer in the twin flame thing. I think most of these relationships that we get caught up in are soulmate relationships. But even still, it's like, what's the difference? A relationship is a relationship. Would you not date him if I said that he wasn't your twin flame, or would you? You know what I mean? Like, people get really caught up in who's karmic and who's the soulmate. It doesn't really matter as long it's an experience, and I think that it should be lived to the fullest, and then when it's over, it's over. But in the meantime, I think just enjoy it for what it is, because it's an experience, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to learn from these experiences and enjoy it. Lauren, um, is Jim going to try to come back? You got a 33% chance, yes. That just may mean that it could take a while. Like, it may not be happening anytime soon. That's why it's 33%. It would go up higher the closer we get to it. Allison, who's walking away, A or K? All right, is A walking away? I think K walks away. Priscilla, general love for the next couple of weeks. You have celebration around love when you use your intuition, feeling spiritually connected, balanced, serene, relationship that moves forward and transforms, soulmate relationship with the Lover's card, feeling very appreciated. There may even be a little trip or day trip um, around this relationship. And it could be with a fire sign. If you're not with anyone now, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries shows up. If you are with someone now, then your current relationship would take on those characteristics over the next couple of weeks. But you know how it is with timing. Timing can be fuzzy. Liz, what do my angels want me to know about my love life? Okay, spirit cards. You got a couple that came out here all together. Okay. The Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing all the way that no longer serves you, seeing humor in a situation. Eight of Earth, skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. King of Fire, focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. Objective decision making and focus. Communicate. Communication is the key. And I feel like most people are not good at it. Coco, what is Kay thinking about our relationship at the moment? Well, she has some regrets about what's going on or what's gone on. She does want happiness. She is listening to her intuition, but sometimes she feels a little bit insecure and she's not sure how to move forward. Sometimes she feels like she screwed things up, but I think that she's going to come. I don't know how often you see her or what the situation is right now, but it looks like there is transformation coming in with the Death card. So things should be changing for the better, or at least growing. Lydia, I ran into Mac. I told him I had strong feelings for him. He was speechless, so I walked away. I like that you say what's on your mind, though. I really do. All right, you took him by surprise, but that's okay, because you got cause for celebration around this situation. You've got a spiritual connection to him. You're going to be feeling a little bit more appreciated in the near future. You listen to your intuition. You have balance and patience that comes in with this situation. So I think that he may have been speechless because you shocked him, but I think you guys are going to hang out again. I think there's more to come. I think you just shocked him. You took him by surprise, but that's okay. Kira, would you ever take on a tarot apprentice student? You know what I was thinking? I was really thinking about putting together a course where, like maybe I would take like 3 or 5 students and make a group. This way, students can, like, you would have someone to work with. You know what I mean? Like, if we had a group of like 3 or 5, I would make like videos, and then you guys can work with each other and learn from each other. I just haven't figured out how to do it, Um, like if I started, listen, I'm open for, if anyone's got an idea. Um, like if I were to start it like at the first of the month, and make like one video a week, and I'll send it out, we could do it privately, and this way, like, if we keep the group small, but there's enough people where you guys could read for each other, it would be really a great way for people to learn, because you learn from one another, and you would be able to talk about it in the comments on the video. Let me see if I can come up with something. And I said I was going to do it a couple of weeks ago, but I just can't seem to figure out. Like, for example, if I were to spend one video just talking about, let's just say, the kings. I don't know how I would do it. Like what happens. Well, I guess you could do it at your own leisure. You can watch the video at your own leisure. If I did one video a week, you just have to catch up by the next week. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, because a lot of people have asked me, and people want to learn, and I would be willing to teach it. Let me see if I can come up with something, and maybe I can get the first video done on Monday, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll come up with something, so that those of you that are interested, if you're interested, email me or comment on this video. This way I know, and then I will, I'll see about how many people are interested, and we'll see how I can put it together. I got to think about how I could do it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I would like to teach. Liz, is the Gemini losing interest in our relationship? No. Nope. Stephanie, does T miss me? If so, what? I miss him. Okay. He does miss you. I think that he's also feeling very beaten up and very bruised by everything that's gone on in his life. And I think you just got to give him the weekend. I think things are going to turn around pretty quickly. But I think he needs like to catch his breath. Lauren, does he want a second chance with me? I think he's going to want a second chance in the future. I do. Sweet thing. Do you see a committed relationship for me? Definitely. Let's see. And maybe sometime this spring, too. It could be sooner than you think. It might be something that you just fall into. Salome, love reading for April. Okay, overall, the month of April should be very happy. You have the sun here. Your relationships may move forward slow and steady, but you're going to get there. Use your intuition. You're not holding yourself back. You have victory around love. If you're not with anyone, there's an earth sign here, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, and you're going to be feeling very appreciated. Six of Pentacles is excellent because it's like feeling like the other person is putting in as much effort as you're putting in, and feeling appreciated. Adriana, something coming to me. You got love coming in with somebody who's going to be incredibly attracted to you with the devil here. um, they could be a Pisces. It might be a Pisces that's around you. There's also an air sign around you that may have the hots for you, in the air, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And moving forward, you're going to have some choices around love. I think it may get a little complicated, which is not a bad thing. Sweet thing. How does Kenneth feel about my strong personality? You know what? I think he likes it, and I think it's something that makes him very attracted to you. Adriana, what did he think when I told him I love someone? Well, it sparked his interest, right? He's curious. He wants to know what's going on, but it's also sort of like a double-edged sword because he's not sure if it's him, if it's someone else. He doesn't know if he's going to be overwhelmed by it, or if he's not exactly sure what to think. He's a little bit confused by it. Stephanie, is he losing interest in me? He's not losing interest in you, no. Yes, definitely. Email me if you're interested, or comment below, because I'm going to figure out. I think that I would like to keep the group smaller, but I could always make more than one group, just because this way there's not so many people working with one another. You know what I mean? You know, if we have 5 people in a group, I think that that would give enough people that you guys would have each other to work off of. And it wouldn't be, you know, you'd have enough people, but it wouldn't be like too many people to keep track of. Adriana, what's he thinking regarding me? Well, he feels like the relationship has not transformed yet, or it may be a little stuck in the mud, but he sees a future for it. You got the Lover's card here, which would be a soulmate type of connection, some adventurous times coming in, a little bit of passion coming in. And he thinks that you're very nurturing, you're very honest, you're a nice person, and you're attractive. Oh yeah, I could do a Facebook group. I'll figure it out. The thing is that at least with the videos, people could check in at their own time. If I do it on Facebook, does everyone have to be on at the same time? Because that's what's difficult. It's hard when one person, you know, like if I say 7 o'clock Tuesday night, it may be 7 o'clock here, but somebody else may be going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's 7 o'clock my time. So that's why it gets a little difficult in that respect. TD, what's going on with the Aries life right now? All right, he's still feeling like he's very unappreciated, and there may be some issues regarding money around him. He's pretty intuitive, this guy. There's something that's going on around business and money with him and his family. He feels unprepared. I think he feels like he got shafted by somebody. Danny, will my ex be more stable with a job soon? Yes. It could be over the next 2 months. Something stable could happen over the next 2 months. Sweet thing. Does Kenneth have me in the friend zone? No, not yet. No. I don't think he looks at you as a friend. I don't think he ever really did. John, what are Lily's feelings for Nick? Okay, she thinks that you are perseverant, strong-willed, that you're attractive, handsome, loving, kind, intelligent. She also thinks that you have choices around you. That you made it to the top of the mountain. You're very successful. And she also thinks that you're very loving, kind, balanced, and patient. Danny, have I been on Isaac's mind today? Yes, you have. Oh, card's got to go flying. Kira, general reading. Okay, the overall feeling of this reading is feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and that there's major happiness coming in for you overall. So in between that, it looks like you're starting to feel like your relationships are growing very stable and you're starting to feel like they have some deep roots. It may not just be romantic relationships, but it may be relationships across the board in your life. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Life is moving forward. You've got the Temperance card here, which is balance, patience, compassion, serenity, feeling a little bit more in control over your life and your endeavors. You have some decisions coming up that you're going to have to make. You might be feeling a little undecided, but you use your intuition and you get through, and you don't hold yourself back. When an opportunity comes in, you take it. It's good stuff coming in. Lauren, is he still romantically interested in me? Yes, he is still interested in you. Definitely. Sweet thing, spirit reading. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Laugh. Will the Sag reach out? Tonight I texted him. I get a 99% chance he reaches out. If he doesn't reach out tonight, then you should hear from him tomorrow. But it's like, it's got to be very soon with three aces. Stephanie, what are some things I should know about T? Well, he comes up as a hard worker. He comes up that his life moves forward quickly. Like he doesn't wait for an opportunity. He goes out and he makes them. But he does come up a little selfish. Also a little bit self-sabotaging. Sometimes he thinks that he's doing the right thing and he's bamboozling himself. He can be a little bit off balance. And then it may take him a minute to get back into balance. He has a lot of drive. Like there are things that he wants, and places that he wants to go, like things he wants to do, and sometimes he can't get out of his own way to get there. But his intentions seem to be good. Kira, what will my future kid's opinion of my mom be? Okay. What will they think of grandma? Okay, so we have the Fool here, which would be spontaneous, fun, carefree, um, like a free spirit type of person. Also, the Page of Cups, which would be somebody who's creative, somebody who is successful with the Six of Wands, and somebody who. The Page of Swords could be somebody that blows in out of the clear blue sky. Like you don't know when they're coming, they just show up. But I think that overall it would be somebody who's carefree, creative, spontaneous, a lot of fun to be around. TD, does he still feel our connection or is it just me? Nope, he still feels it too. Stephanie, will my trip to the Poconos on April 3rd be canceled because of Corona? I'm only getting a 33% chance that it's going to get canceled. But when I was reading before, I'm thinking that this bullshit's going to pass by April 10th. So I'm thinking that it may get canceled. The cards are suggesting only a 33% chance it gets canceled. But my opinion would be, yeah, it probably will get canceled. Oh, of you as a mom. I thought you meant as of your mom, as their grandma. All right, let me look at you. Oh, they're going to think that you're very smart. That's the first thing that comes up. Incredibly smart, loving, kind. The Roman goddess. So it doesn't matter if you have boys or you have girls. They're going to think that you're like the Roman goddess, that you're beautiful. Here's the Chariot. So this would be, the Chariot is the card that is the symbol for Cancer, the astrological sign, and Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So this would be like they think that you're a natural mother, like it comes to you very easily. The Empress is, though, it's money, abundance, fertility. They're going to think that you're well balanced, that you're fair, kind, intelligent, and that you have all the answers. Ask mom, she'll know. Kira, will my father figure Steve like Leroy? Okay. I get a 70% chance he likes him. It goes up even higher if Leroy is a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. But I think that when it comes to fathers, father figures, grandfathers, uncles, those types of people, they always have a little piece of them where they feel like she could do better. And I think that that's normal. So 70% chance I'm happy with, because they usually have that, that in the back of their head, she could do better. Baby Lavender. Why would D feel if I, how would D feel if I sent a link to our energy healing? Oh, all right, let's see. That's a good one. I don't know if he would be ready for that because it looks like he walks away. He feels unbalanced and he feels unappreciated because he's not using his intuition. It's probably exactly what he needs, but he just may not be open to it yet. And unfortunately, with that kind of stuff, you really have to be ready for it. A lot of people just are not open to it. You could give it a shot. The worst that's going to happen is he's not going to join. Nicole, will I see Jeff soon? We've been silent. The silence is the killer. I hate that. Yeah, you should see him soon. Let me see if I can figure out how soon. It could be within the next 10 days. Brittany, what are Andrew's feelings towards me? Andrew. He feels passion. He feels that you have a little love of adventure, that you're stable, smart, loving, kind, grounded, and that there's a reason why the two of you were brought together. He's just not sure why yet. That there's magic around you and success. Bria. Does the Capricorn have a daughter or any kids whatsoever? Okay, does the Capricorn have children? I'm only getting a 33% chance that this Capricorn has a child. Now, that could mean that they have a child, but this kid doesn't live with them, and maybe they only see them like on the weekends or they're not around that much. Lauren, will I be seeing him within the next few months? Yes, I think you will be. Cade, how does Kels feel about me? Feels that you are balanced, patient, serene, compassionate, that your life is constantly evolving and you're constantly reinventing yourself. You're well balanced, you're happy, you're a pleasure to be around, you have good karma, you have choices around you, and that people genuinely love you. He also thinks that your life moves forward in a nice direction. Sarah, what is my Libra feeling towards me currently? Like there's transformation coming in around the two of you. Feels that you're stable, attractive, courageous, smart, intuitive, strong, passionate, adventurous, creative, nurturing. Bria, I don't see your question, so I'm going to answer from Renai's first. Am I gonna find out something about the Pisces this month? Is it good or bad? Okay, are we finding out something about the Pisces this month? Yes, I think you are. Is the news going to be good? 33% chance the news is going to be good. Will the news be bad? You know what? I only get 33% chance there too. It may just be news that's neither good nor bad. Bria, I have not done yet. I don't see the question. Moonlover and Bria, I have to get to. Let me do finance and career advice for Kira. Coming up, you're going to be feeling very well grounded financially. You're going to feel like the roots run very deep, and you're more in contact with your intuition, and that helps you with your finances and your career. Moving forward, you have decisions to make. You're not going to be feeling so weighed down. You're going to feel like money's flowing in a little bit more freely, and it doesn't show changing jobs, but it does show that there is another way for you to make money coming in. It could be a side job. It could be something that you do per diem, something that you do every now and again that could bring in some extra money. You may continue working where you're working and start branching out and doing other things on the side. Who was it? Shit, I can't remember who it was that said it. It was someone I saw on TV, though. They said that millionaires have 6 streams of income. So you may be picking up another stream of income. I can't remember who it was. I saw it on TV. All right, I'm looking for, here's Moonlover. Is my neighbor going to finally keep the noise down? I had to complain to management. 33% chance they're going to keep the noise down. So they may be conscious of it for a little while, and then they may forget about it. You may have to keep up on it. Kimmy, how is G feeling after spending time with each other tonight? Okay. He feels good. He feels passionate. He feels loving. He feels like you guys have a nice connection. I think you're going to see him again soon. I think you guys are going to spend more time together soon. And you may have like a creative project or some kind of a creative hobby that you do together that's going to be good coming up. Bria, what's the Cap's current energy and intentions towards me? There he is. He shows up. Spontaneity. When we're talking about a Capricorn, Capricorns are not usually that spontaneous, but, oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, we are talking about Capricorn. I was going to say, Capricorns are not usually that spontaneous, but it looks like he's going to be stepping outside the box. If you haven't seen or spoken to him recently, he comes in out of the blue because you have the Page of Swords. He feels like you two were brought together for a specific reason and that you have not fulfilled that karma yet. The stupid thing is falling. So, hang on. He's feeling pretty connected to you, which is, usually Capricorns are very down to earth. Like when you talk about a Capricorn becoming spontaneous or coming out of the blue, they're really stepping out of their box because they don't usually behave like that. TD, what does the Aries feel about our connection? He feels like it's moving forward and that it's divinely guided. You got the Judgment card here. You could be coming to a crossroads with him. Here he is. He's coming in. Justice. Karma is on your side. I think he feels good about the connection. He feels like it's strong and that it's something that is meant to be or worth exploring. Krista, what should my next actions towards Jay, or should I wait for him? Okay, let's see. Should we wait for him? I think you should reach out to him, but do it when you're ready. Do it when you have that kind of like inspired action kind of moment. Like, now I should do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't wait for him. Card suggests that you should do it. Brittany, what's taking Andrew so long to come back towards me? He may have had a new business endeavor here. He's got being very focused on a new business endeavor or a new business idea. If he doesn't work and you guys are in school, I don't know how old you are, then this would be a school thing. But it would be taking up a lot of his time. Yeah. Yeah, he's very busy with something that's, it's school if you're in school. If you're in the workforce, it would be a job thing or career thing. Ashley, are things over for good between Joe and I? No, you're the one actually that's in control of that. So if you don't want it to be over, it doesn't have to be over. Bria. What is the purpose for me and the Capricorn being in each other's lives? Well, everybody's purpose, we're here to teach one another. Everything is a learning experience. So that's the purpose. You're going to learn something from the situation. This thing doesn't want to stay. Yeah, there's always a lesson to be learned or an experience to be had. So, for example, two people are brought together, to experience the relationship. It's not like, I don't know, I think a lot of times people are looking for like hope, like, is this, you know, the one, this person's going to fall hopelessly in love with me, they're going to, you know, come in on a white horse, they're going to give me everything I want. And you don't ever see that happen. And the people that are telling you that's happening to them, they're full of shit, because it's not true. It's like, we're not here for a fairy tale. We're here to learn things. We're here to experience things, and sometimes they're not always that pleasant. But that's what the that's why people are brought together, to teach one another. It's usually not easy. And you know, and the funny thing is that the easier relationships are usually the karmic ones, but yet everybody wants to know who their soulmate is. And that, you know, karmic relationships, they may not be super passionate, but they're not as painful either. So, and like I said before, people get real caught up in, you know, is he my twin flame? Is he my soulmate? Is he this? Is he that? Is he the one? There is not one. There is one twin flame, so they say, but I don't even really believe in that. I believe that most relationships are karmic, or they're soulmate relationships. The soulmate relationships are usually very painful. They usually last a really long time. Like, you could date somebody for 2 years, not hear from them for 2 years, and then all of a sudden they come back. That kind of shit goes on. But all of them are to teach us something, and for us to have that experience, the human experience. Sweet thing. How does Marquisha feel about me? Well, I think that she could be a little bit intimidated by you. She thinks that you're a strong character, and I think that she admires your strength, but I think she can find it a little bit intimidating. I think that she wishes she could be a little bit more like you. Yeah, I think that she feels like you have it all together, and she doesn't. But that's okay. Mariana, general reading for the rest of the month. The rest of the month is going to be spent doing a lot of thinking, contemplating. You're feeling prepared to move forward, feeling like karma is on your side, and there's a lot of success coming in around you. But I think the rest of the month is mostly contemplating and thinking. And especially if you're in a location, is the whole country on lockdown? I don't know. We are here. So I think that, like, sitting home and facing your demons is, you know, or is going to be very prevalent for a lot of us while we're on lockdown, because what the hell else are we going to do? Allison, how does A currently feel about me? Feels like you're balanced, compassionate, patient, loving, kind, a hard worker. The two of you are brought together for a reason. Stable, that you're very stable, magical. There's celebration around the situation. There's also some arguments that may come in, and working really hard at the relationship. So I don't know if you guys are just friends or if this is a love interest. But it looks like overall this person feels very highly about you, but there may be some things that you don't agree on, and there could be some bickering coming in. Not a big deal, though. Moon Lover, will I be able to make the visit to Colorado next month? I'm not confident you're going to be able to make that trip next month. Do you see me moving by May 15th? You could be moving by May 15th. Krista, are Jay and D going to get along during this quarantine? Not really. No, not really. All right, let me go see what this guy needs. Hang on. What do you want? Water? What do you need? Water? Uh, Bria, will Aaliyah the Virgo get her karma for hexing me because she's jealous of me? Yep, sure will. Good. Kira, I've been reading tarot on the side. I have a few clients, but I want to know, what do I need to do to be more successful? Just keep practicing. That's it. For me, what I did was, and I found working with people that I don't know, that I'm either more accurate or I'm not like tainted, but by what I do know. Like if you know that your best friend's boyfriend's a slug and you're reading cards, you can kind of be like, this guy's a shithead, and it kind of, because you already have that feeling. But when you're reading for people that you don't know, you don't have any opinion. You go by what you feel, and what you feel is usually right because you're not like going with your head, with what your head is saying. This guy's a shithead. To be more successful, I would just keep working with it. But there are other things that you can do to work with your intuition, like there's different games that I used to play these games with my friends. Oh, I used to do it at yoga. In the morning classes, I would set an intention for us. Like how we're going to manifest something, like I would say, okay, you focus on like an old yellow car, and we'll see how many people would come back having seen the yellow car, because there's a fine line between being psychic and manifesting things. You know what I mean? Like it's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, did the yellow car show up because you thought about it, or did you see the yellow car because you knew you were going to see it psychically? So I find that using your intuition and really going with how your body physically responds to things. Dylan, I'll give you another example. Hang on, let me just get this guy more water. I mean, Dylan is going to be peeing all night. So when you're developing your intuition, your body usually will have a physical response to what's true and what's not true. So for me, I'll get like shivers, like I'll get like goosebumps. If somebody tells me something that's true, I feel like chills, and I'm like, oh damn, that's true. Or I feel like, if you could see it here, meanwhile my stomach is still so big and fat. Like this part right here, I feel like it's kind of egg shaped. So if somebody tells me a lie, I feel like it kind of break. If somebody tells me a half truth, like I can feel it sort of crack. And if someone tells me the truth, it'll feel full. And that's kind of how my intuition works. And I always go with it. So you can practice like on little things. Excuse me, like somebody could, one of your friends could like hide a book, right? And then you can try to zone in on where the book is. You know, and I always go with my first thing. So say one of your friends says, okay, I'm hiding my watch. Where is it? And then instantly, if you're like, well, it's in the kitchen, and then you see what they say. Like, there are all kinds of little games that you can play, especially with other people, that will help you to develop your intuition. Like, and then always go by what you, how you feel. And if an image pops into your mind, even though it may not make any sense, just go with it. Like, you'll hear me here sometimes. I'll say, I don't know why I see water, you know, or something like that, or I don't know why I heard this. Go with it, because there's a reason. Like, you're picking it up. You just have to kind of work with it. It takes time, but it starts, you know. And then forget it. When it comes to myself, I don't trust anything with myself, but with other people I'm much more confident. I feel like I can't read for myself. Some people can. I feel like I can't, or I would rather not. I want somebody else's advice. I don't know. Mariana, what are Ricardo's current feelings towards me? Well, a lot of respect. He's got a lot of respect for you. Solid foundation, lots of happiness, feeling loved. There's love around you. Now, I don't know how you guys, what kind of relationship you're in, but it shows love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be, but it just shows love. It doesn't specify it. Although he does think that you're attractive. He thinks that you're stable, courageous, strong, independent, kind. All right, let me see. Kira, last question. When do you see me moving into a new place, and will it be by myself or with Leroy? Okay, let's ask first. Will we be moving in with Leroy? I think you move into your own place first, by yourself, without him. And let's see when. It could be sometime this July. It could happen sometime this July. All right, let me go back up to the top. What time is it? I have no idea. It's like 11. Must be around 11. All right. My world, what will happen between me and he this month and next? Okay, what's going to happen for these two over the next 2 months? Finances may be a little bit up and down, but there may be a whole lot of passion around the two of you. Money might not be that great, but passion will be good. Feeling a little bit more balanced. You guys are feeling like you have a soulmate connection. He may be pursuing you a little bit more. And then over the course of the next 2 months, financial stability does come in. So it may be like a little rough right now, but gets better at the end of next month. You also have a lot of strength around this relationship. Not holding yourself back, going for it. Good for you. think I met Sonia here. I want to know if D is still in love with me and what does make him not reach out to me. Okay, let's see. Is he still in love? He still has feelings for you, definitely, but there's other stuff going on him around right now. He's feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. He's feeling a little anxious. He feels like he can't get a stable grounding when it comes to a work relationship, or he may have been screwed over at work, feeling like a lack of happiness is around him. He's got a lot of bullshit going on. That's why you haven't heard from him. Lauren, will he contact me next week? I'm only getting a 33% chance he's going to contact you next week. All right, let me go back up to the top. Vicky, when Richard finally does get into contact, will he come in serious or will he come in childish, if that makes sense? Okay, when Richard contacts, will he be serious? 33% chance that he's going to be serious. He may still be a little bit childish, this guy. Priscilla, how does Eric the security guard feel after our conversation today? Feels like things may be moving forward quickly, spinning the wheel of fortune, stepping out of the box like a wish comes true. I think that it was a good conversation. I think it was the beginning of something that's, more is going to come. Bria, why is Aaliyah so jealous of me to the point where she felt that she needed to put a hex on me? How do you know that she put this hex on you? She feels like you have financial stability and she doesn't. She feels like you're successful and she isn't. She's jealous of you. She feels like your life moves forward fast and hers doesn't. She feels like you have more opportunity than she has. She feels like your wishes come true faster. She's jealous. But I'm wondering how you know that she put this hex on you. What is he licking? His foot? Tori. Oh no, Sandy. Sandy, can I have an overall general reading? Okay, so the main theme here is justice and karma is on your side. You have a lot of success coming in around you. You also have money that's going to start flowing in a little bit freer. Maybe more money coming in towards the end of the month. You have a spiritual practice here that you may be either looking into or starting that's going to give you a whole lot. Like it's going to like feed your soul. So it could be something that you've never done before, a spiritual practice, or it could be something you used to do and you're returning to. But it could be anything from yoga, meditation. It could be a church if you belong to one. But it's going to be helping move your life forward very quickly, like almost changing it overnight coming up. Tori, can I have some more info on my soul family and when it's going to start to manifest? Things should start to manifest for you this November. Well, you have a lot of people here. You have a Virgo. You have a Capricorn. A Virgo, a Capricorn. You have fire signs around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You're not going to be holding yourself back. You're going to be feeling like the world is at your feet. You also have a Pisces here. So there's going to be a lot of people around you that are going to be like-minded people around you coming out, probably starting this fall. In the fall, probably the month of November would be very prominent. All right. Let me get to the moderators because I'm starting to get tired here. And I'm going to try to figure out how I can do a course so that we could start it as soon as possible. I'll start working on that maybe tonight or tomorrow. Okay, SARS. I heard there are 20,000 cases. Wait, what do you mean? 20,000 cases at the Sagi's place? How will it go if I message him? He blocked me on messaging apps, but I can text him. I don't understand. What's the 22,000 cases at the Sagi's place? I don't know what that means. Oh, that they got 20,000 cases of the virus in his house or in his neighborhood? I wouldn't message him, not now. I'm only getting a 33% chance. So it's not strong enough for me to tell you to do it, not now. We could always ask the question in a couple of days. Which other moderators are here? Is Brandy and Mel here? Brandy's here. Mel, should I take Lewis's love offer seriously or is he blowing wind out of his ass? Okay, let's see. Is Lewis for real? I get a 99% chance he's legit. I think he's legit. Brandy, does Deverick have feelings for me? He does. He does care for you. He can act like an asshole sometimes, but he does care. Alrighty, guys. I am going to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to work on putting together some kind of a course for those that are interested. All right, so stay tuned. I'm going to come up with something. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.